The idea is, certain people, because of their personality, have a greater need for order in their lives. They see the world as a more threatening, difficult place to be. When people, have a tendency to feel that way, certain outgrowths come from it. They tend to see the world in more black and white terms. They tend to favor conventional kind of approaches to things. So the notion of social change is a little bit more difficult for them than it would be for people who are less authoritarian. For people who seem to be, different or challenging social conventions, people who score high in authoritarianism tend to be pretty interested in being aggressive towards people like that. It's kind of squelching out those threats. The way that scholars have done this for 50 years is to ask people questions about their parenting values, what types of qualities in kids they would rather have. Of course, we all want lots of different qualities in kids, and some of them are more traditional and some of them are a little bit less so. So we ask them questions that ask, say, would you rather your children be independent or respect their elders? Would you rather them be obedient, or would you rather them be self-reliant? Would you rather them be curious or have good manners? And it turns out that people who say things like obedient, have good manners, and respect their elders as opposed to those other things, they tend to have a very unique, set of beliefs about a lot of other things. Their racial attitudes tend to be more conservative. Their attitudes towards gays and lesbians tend to be pretty negative. They tend to be the types of people who are interested in banning books from public libraries. They tend to have a dimmer view of their fellow man, thinking that they are not necessarily all that trustworthy. The government, in a sense, is that strict parent, at the very top of the hierarchy. The children are below, the parent is on top, just like society is below. And sort of a, strong, authoritative or authoritarian, I guess, leader is at the top of that hierarchy. And that's the kind of thing that people who, score high in authoritarianism feel pretty comfortable with, and people who score low in authoritarianism feel repelled by.